per exercise. That's right in the middle of that hypertrophy continuum. You're gonna go through each exercise back to back and then take about 60 seconds rest before you go back and start it over again. First exercise is gonna be your dumbbell crush press. We're gonna do this on the floor, so you don't need a bench of any kind. The crush press, you're gonna squeeze those dumbbells together like you're pushing in at the top of a fly as you go through that pressing motion. It's gonna really increase the time under tension of your chest, your pectoral muscles during that floor press. After the floor press, set the dumbbells down, you're gonna get up. We're gonna do a set of 10 bent over rows. Again, don't rush through the rows. Give me a big squeeze at the top, pulling the elbows up, working on time under tension, muscular tension for this hypertrophy complex. After the bent over rows, you're gonna go into a reverse lunge. You're gonna do 10 reps on each leg. You're gonna pick one side, do 10, and then the other side, do 10. Two options as far as where you hold the dumbbells on this. You can hold them down by your side, but if your grip's getting a little shot, because sometimes it does on these, you can hold the dumbbells in the rack position. Either one is cool. The rack's gonna give you a little more core work. Down here is gonna give you a little more grip work, so wherever you're at, it's gonna work the legs just the same. Next up is our core focus dumbbell series. You're gonna go 2 rounds on each arm. You go through the entire 4 exercises with your right hand, take a short break, then go through the entire 4 exercises with your left hand. We're gonna start out with a dumbbell snatch. One of my favorite exercises to work some explosive movements, but also what it does is gonna get you a little out of breath. One of the most crucial times to be able to control your core and posture is when you're breathing heavily. When we're doing the farmer's carry, one thing I want you to focus on is shifting your body weight slightly towards the side of the dumbbell. Your body's gonna wanna naturally shift away from it to bring that dumbbell closer to your center of gravity as a compensation. Shift your shoulders slightly towards that dumbbell. It's gonna straighten you out and you're gonna walk that 100 feet down and then get down on the floor for the get up sit-ups. 2 things I want you to focus on this. One is the arm with the dumbbell in it is locked out completely straight, and your eyes are gonna be on that dumbbell the whole time. That's gonna help keep the balance of that dumbbell as you keep it overhead. The get up is more of a rolling motion, so a little trick. You're gonna push through your heel that's on the floor on the bent knee side. You're gonna do 8 reps of that, set the dumbbell down, and now we go into our single arm plank row. It's like a renegade row, but we're just gonna use one arm at a time. I like to elevate the other hand. That gives you full range of motion in that row, so you're not selling yourself short at the bottom there. Little wider stance in back. Make sure you maintain that proper hip stability so the hips are squared up to the floor. So everything's squared, shoulders, hips, nice tight rowing motion, and return. Take a short break, and then do the whole thing all on your left side. Conditioning complex, you're just gonna go through 2 rounds of this. First exercise, a split stance alternating hammer curl. The split stance position I want to put you in here, that back leg's going to be extended a little further than you would be in a normal split squat position, but we're still going to work that back glute tucked under and fired, and abs really, really tight as we want to keep that torso very vertical the entire time. 20 reps, 10 each arm of an alternating hammer curl. Switch the legs, you're going to go immediately into an alternating shoulder press. We're gonna keep that grip neutral, so palms in the whole time. No need to rotate at the top. We want these moving at a pretty quick clip, but maintaining good form and posture, of course. After you finish the 20 reps of the alternating shoulder press, dumbbells come back down to your side. We do 20 split switches. Now we're gonna switch our right leg in front to our left leg from that split stance back and forth. A couple cues on this. Again, I wanna maintain that vertical torso, and also I want you to try to keep your